5-minute nose job, and if you're unhappy with your schnoz, it can be changed just like that. And even better, it doesn't involve surgery, bruising, or bandages.
But I'm so excited. I love my nose. I didn't think it was going to be, that big of an effect, and it really is.
Do you find your nose not so pretty? Amazingly, if you have a flat, crooked, or even a droopy sniffer, you can have it fixed during your lunch break and then go back to work.
So what we're going to do with Alicia is just to lift the tip of her nose, and otherwise her nose is pretty nice.
You're about to witness what Dr. Edgardo Zavala calls the 5-minute nose job. Although in this case, he thinks he'll beat his personal best.
And just the droopy part of the tip is what we're going to correct today. It's a 2-minute procedure, maybe 3.
I'm just expecting to be a little, like I said, a little more happier with the shape of my nose and more of a natural look.
At 35, Alicia Bernal finally decided to do something about the slight imperfection on her nose, and only because it didn't involve surgery.
I think if you can avoid having a surgery, going under the knife in general anesthesia, decreasing your risk of a lot of things, and having something like this done that's a lot more natural, less invasive, who wouldn't do it?
Okay, let me just do the numbing medication here. Tiny little stick. With just a little needle, we created a tiny entry site for our cannula. There we go. This is painless now. I already created a little entry hole for the cannula that is blunt. And once I do that, I just go inside and go along the septum, the outer part of the septum in the nose, go to the tip of the nose, and I do the filler part in a retrograde manner. I'm going to do several tunnels, so I'll create a little extra support for the tip of the nose. And then I will go to the base of the nose.
He's injecting a permanent filler called Artefill, or PMMA. And to his knowledge, no one else in the U.S. is using this exact bioplasty technique with a permanent filler.
And we're done. Her tip is where she wanted it. You can see how her nose now is completely straight. The angle of her nose is now the way it should be. In women, this angle should be about 100 to 110 degrees. It used to be about 85. So now she has a probably 110-degree angle.
Oh, it didn't even hurt. I mean, at first I felt just barely the needle, but after that I didn't feel anything else.
It took about 3 minutes to change an imperfection that annoyed Alicia all her life.
Very nice. It just picked it up a little bit. I love this. I really do. I'm much happier with it. It's pointy, it looks elegant. This I really love.
And other than a little tape on her nose for about 4 days, there'll be no trace of Alicia's little pit stop at Ciao Medical Spa and Vein Clinic.
Now I'm gonna have a new picture angle. I know, to the side only.
And Dr. Zavala says he always tries to perform the least invasive, less expensive procedures for his clients. And that 5-minute nose job will cost you somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,000. As always, for more details, you can go to LaFusionOnline.com.